Okay, today we're going to talk about the research that my group did, MCMA. We were exploring the role of trait mindfulness on self compassion and body image in college age LGBTQ plus individuals. Um, Please excuse, I'm having a bit of technical difficulties. Here we go. So, previous research has indicated that there may be a relationship between trait mindfulness and self-compassion, as well as a connection between high self-compassion and body image. Literature also suggests that LGBTQ individuals may be at a higher risk for developing eating disorders, symptomology due to the high um, levels of self stigma. um, our study will examine the relationships between trait mindfulness, self compassion, and body image in college age students within the LGBTQ plus community. Um, our questions that we are asking are: is trait mindfulness positively associated with positive body image in LGBTQ college students? And two, is trait mindfulness positively associated with self compassion in LGBTQ college students? So for our measures and methods, our measures that we used were three different surveys. The first was the body image acceptance and action questionnaire. Basically measures body image and body image flexibility. This was a 12 item survey with on a 7-point Likert scale. High scales would indicate poor body image. Um, the second scale was the self compassion scale, which measures self compassion, self judgment, and isolation. This had 29 items and was on a 5-point Likert scale. Um, it also had six sub scale categories: self kindness, self judgment, common humanity, isolation, mindfulness, and over identification. The last scale that we used was the Freeburg Mindfulness Inventory. This measured trait mindfulness, awareness, and non-judgment on had 14 items on a 5-point Likert scale. The participants within our study were college-age students from 18 to 25 who identified that they were in the LGBTQ plus community. Methods of getting out our survey it was an anonymous survey done online via Qualtrics. We recruited via email, class advertising to LGBTQ plus students, of course, and social media, Reddit, Instagram, and Twitter. These are the results of our descriptive stats, which show here the minimum to maximum, the mean, the standard deviation as well. No significant relationship between trait mindfulness and body image. Shows that we have a p-value of 0.05. And then that there was a significant relationship between trait mindfulness and self-compassion, which our p-value for that was 0.01. Um, shows that we had a few more people who actually did answer our surveys, but they dropped off as they went along throughout the survey. So we only have about 37 candidates that actually answered the entire survey. That's why our numbers are so small. Sorry, gotta plug in my computer. Forgot to do that. And then this is our second table. that shows the correlation between self-compassion, subscales, trait mindfulness, and body image. Here we have 8 categories, and you can see that ANOVA, a one-way ANOVA indicated a significant effect on gender identity and body image, and it's right here. Also, this showed us that transgendered individuals are more likely to experience negative body image. My belief on that is because they are going through some kind of um, body dysmorphia, if you will, because they're trying to change literally who they were born as, uh, in my opinion. And that's solely my opinion. There is no significant effect of race or sexual orientation on any of our measures. So this is our brings us to our discussion part of our presentation. Our hypotheses basically was partially supported. So we found that we did hypothesize that there would be a significant relationship between trait mindfulness and self compassion, and that was actually supported. Um, and then we also hypothesized that there would be a significant relationship between trait mindfulness and body image. That, however, was not supported. Ergo, our hypothesis was only partially supported. Um, the significant correlation between the Freiburg mindfulness inventory and the self compassion scale scores indicate that there may be a relationship between trait mindfulness and self compassion. This also suggests that mindfulness is based in interventions may be an effective method of treatment for low self compassion in the age group of the this particular age group for the LGBTQ community. Results also indicate that, again, transgendered individuals are more prone to negative body image. Now, our limitations for our research, definitely the fact that we only had 37 participants um, does not uh, help. Like, in future, you would be looking for a larger sample size, of course. Also, not just isolating the research to a certain age group, maybe trying for, younger people or older people, because this age group is not the only age group that has these issues. So in future, probably look for samples of more a diverse age group. Um, Also, participants, the way in which it was really convenient, because for the most part, we got people who were in classes or that some of us knew or what have you. So maybe getting a more random sample of people will change the outcome and give us a better view on how this was this would be you know done, and how it would affect people on a whole. That would be the end of my presentation. These are our references that we used for our paper. Thank you and have a good afternoon.